Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today I want to talk about homesteading and using these accent landscape LED solar rechargeable. This one comes in a box of 6 lights that you can find at like a Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, any hardware store. A lot of off-the-grid people, they use a lot of oil lamps and candles and I mean truly off-the-grid people, the ones that live up in the back 40.
The ones that truly have no amenities. They
No
really
electricity
do.
at all. Maybe they have a generator to run some power tools, but other than that, they don't have anything. I want to tell you a little story. Yesterday, we bought these. We bought a 6-pack.
Yep.
And I was at a friend's house probably about a week and a half ago, and he's in his probably mid-50s and early 60s. So the furniture that they have a lot of the old school 80s things, a lot of the 80s and past stuff, retro. Normally it would be called retro nowadays. But
Vintage.
yeah, but long story short, they had a candle holder that sat against their wall. Kind of like the castles used to have them for their torches, hence this. They used to stick their torches in the wall, alongside of the wall on these holders, and they would light up their house before they had electricity and everything else. And I walked into his house and I saw those 2 candle holders by the picture, and I was like, hey, wait a second. And I started thinking about, we were watching Harry Potter the other day and saw the torches on the wall, and I was like, wait a second, 2 and 2 here. So we bought these and charged them all up yesterday. How they work is this one has a AA battery. It's just like a regular power grid or a off-grid power grid you would have for your house. You would have a solar panel going into a charge controller, which would be charging your battery so it doesn't overcharge, and then from your battery it would power your light bulb. So that's how these pretty much work. Nice thing is it recharges with a AA. I'm not sure, I'm kind of digressing on this, but I'm not sure if you guys know, a AAA will work too. The flat side of the battery, not the one with the little nipple, but the back side, that's the negative side. What you'd want to do is take some aluminum foil. If you're going to charge a AAA battery, stick some aluminum foil to the negative side to make up that space because of the room, and you can charge your AAA batteries with this as well. Little digression, but it's a good little hint for a grid down scenario or off the grid or anything else. But I thought it was really neat that these little LED solar panels, and this has 3.2 lumens, so 6 times 3 is 18, so you probably have 19.2 lumens total of all value. But I made these little pigtails out of copper wire. It's just a temporary thing until I figure out a better light holder. But I stuck them against the wall last night and brought these in when the sun started coming down. And I tell you what, today our battery, usually when we wake up, it's between 60 and 50% for our battery bank. We woke up today and it was at 70%, and it's
awesome.
It's paying for itself within the first month. These would pay for themselves, putting these in the house, and we use them for like little candle holders. I guess if I could improve on these, or if somebody knows if they make one, I would have a little push button switch probably on the side up here, so you could always turn off the light. Because if you could turn off the light, like click click and click click, to turn off the light at night, these would be awesome for the interior of your house.
They last a really long time.
Yeah, I mean they last all the way through the night as well and everything else. But the nice thing about them is you had a really nice ambiance.
It's a really nice glow. It wasn't anything absurd or
overpowering.
It's not that you couldn't see. It was nice. It was kind of relaxing.
Yep. So we're thinking about getting 2 more boxes just because of the AA battery chargers.
Yep.
For a grid down situation. But we're going to put some more in our house, try to get a equal, I should say, for lighting, because you don't want overpowering, like everywhere you go there'd be lights on all the time. But at the same time,
Nice and spaced out.
Yep. But the thing is if we always have our regular lighting, like a regular light switch and everything else, for a backup. But I'm telling you guys, you really don't even need that. I mean, unless you want to read a book or something. But other than that, I mean, you can see really good. You can see outside of your house at night. A lot of times when your house is all lit up with regular light bulbs and LEDs or fluorescent or even traditional old school vacuum sealed bulbs, you can't see on the outside. There's too much reflection off the glass. But last night I could see what was outside my door. I could see what was in my yard and everything else. It was just,
And you could still see very clearly to walk through the house, go to the restroom, whatever you needed to do.
yeah.
You could see.
But it saves so much power. And people like, I'm not sure if Doug and Stacy, they're off the grid with Doug and Stacy. They were talking about how they do their lights, and they use candles and they use oil lamps and stuff like that. But I was like, man, somebody should tell them about these things, because I cannot even explain how nice and how
How much of a
inexpensive.
luxury it is for something so inexpensively cheap, per se.
And you wouldn't even think of it.
Uh-uh.
People wouldn't even think of it. Even if I lived on the grid, I think I might do this, because I mean, you save so much money, so much money. So if you guys thought that this was a good video and think it would help some people out, probably by cutting their electricity bill down to at least a quarter, 25%
Yeah, at
first
least.
month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. But go ahead and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hello to my old ones. Hello to my new ones. Thanks for joining us, guys. And if you guys have any questions or comments or messages or whatever, feel free to get a hold of us. We try to respond to our messages. We have a lot of stuff going on and stuff. So thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.